Hello everyone, this is Dyann Bridges, and I wanted to mention emotions, but apparently there is something that is now diagnosable as people who are afraid to feel emotions. This is now a thing in the psychological community. And I have to say that I have come across clients where they have a real habit of just standing back from their own emotions. These are usually men in positions where their decisions are highly consequential, where millions of dollars will rest on their decision, where somebody's life will rest on their decision. So this is understandable. What I've noticed, though, is that it makes a split in our psychology, and people who stop feeling, who become used to just cutting off any sense of emotion at all, become almost like two people. And it does spill over into personal life. And that can become a problem when men and women are relating to each other. If she's highly emotional and he has learned to cut off his emotions, you can see how there could be a problem in a romance. So my tip today is, if you're someone who does step back from their own emotions and have a tendency to cut it off, when you start to feel the emotion and it's a highly charged situation, just let it run through your body. Instead of cutting it off, let it run through your body, as uncomfortable as it may be, and see what happens. It'll discharge the emotion. It'll discharge the energy. So learn to stay controlled when all of this energy is flowing through you, instead of cutting it off, and just see what happens. Now, for those who tend to be overly emotional, women have to learn how to be more contained and perhaps not take our emotions too seriously. And I say that as somebody who was all over the place emotionally when I was younger. And my life demanded that I deal with it. And you do need to learn how to stay contained. Your emotions are your emotions. Your thoughts are your thoughts. You don't have to share them all the time. You don't have to take them so seriously. Just sit with that energy for a bit and see what happens. Sometimes the biggest things are tremendously hurtful. The breakup of a relationship or the death of someone close to us. But then there's small things every day that we need to let go of. And it's that insistence that we're right. It's that insistence that we think we know what is relevant or not. Now, I'm not saying you throw away boundaries. Quite the opposite. Boundaries are the only way to have great communication. So you can have boundaries and deem something as not right for you or irrelevant for you, but it may not be in the grand scheme of things for somebody else or in their life. Although most things are just not worth worrying about or creating fear and tension over. They just aren't. When you understand that and allow yourself to go deeply into the moment, you'll understand what's relevant, what's right for you, and what you can leave behind. So thank you for listening, and have a very sensual day.